Is this thing on? I pinged the Discord. You got notification. Hello and welcome to Hedgehog Makes. My name is Austin, aka Zombie Hedgehog, and today we're gonna be doing a bunch of things. We're just continuing our planning and printing and bean counting for Rocky Mountain Rip Rap Fest. We have a lot to do in just a couple days, so it's important that we stay on it. Also, checking the first layer. Also, we will be designing the Swatch Truck Garage, or at least a first iteration of it. So I want to get that done today. It's long overdue. It's not that bad. When I first started to develop it, I didn't really know what I was doing with Onshape. So now I do a little more, thanks to some people in the community. So we're going to do that today. That being said, this is a 3D printing and making hangout. Feel free to ask any questions in chat and have a great time. Feels weird because I usually like switch the transition. I need an intro, or a splash screen saying Hedgehog Makes. Whatever. Hey, I got a logo. Printed that guy out. Color change. I meant to do it with a blue base and a green top, but it is what it is. So, yep. Just testing out my slicer profile right now, and it seems pretty good. It's not correct. I think my E-steps are off, so I might want to get that checked out, but it looks pretty half decent. Hey, welcome in, Bob. So, not bad for a Swatch truck. Really isn't. I could fix the 0.1 with part scaling. It's okay. But 0.2 spins, and that's all I care about. If the 0.2 spins and everything else looks pretty good, that's a perfect Swatch truck, in my opinion. 0.1 is more of a absolute stress test / scaling test. And I'll talk about that when I do a video maybe next year on it. Can't find any clone 1.8 CHC nozzles. Huh, there's probably a reason why, huh? Like, seriously, why do you need more than 1.2? That's a really good question. I'm very interested. Oh, man. You know what? Let's do this. We need to make a list. I'm not dealing with this anymore. We need to make a list. A list. It's list time. So how's everyone doing today? Everyone have a good weekend? Do anything fun? Let me open up my inbox and just make a list. Soundtrack like off? My audio like really off? Oh, just a quiet song. Okay. Let's do a new something. Let's do just a Google Sheets. Over here. So let's do some planning and track our progress. Kind of saying, can I ask if you agree with free speech, as in letting people you don't like voice their opinion? Brings up about Rocky Mountain. If it's a thing about Rocky Mountain, I prefer not to talk about it on stream because I'm not I'm not personally involved with that. So maybe not for today. But it's take it how you will. Giveaway. We can open up a giveaway in a little bit. I'm streaming a little bit early today, like quite a bit earlier, so we'll wait for the people to get in. Hey, Joe, printing Halloween project. Someone's overachiever and printing way too early. You must work for retail. Yeah, I was all ready, and instead of just messing around, I decided to go live because I have some design to do. Okay, all right, yeah. We're not talking about that. Yeah, no. $2 almost. It's only an hour. It's not too bad. Technically half an hour. Hey, Incendium, welcome in. But let's switch over to here. This is important. Okay. Stuff that needs to get done before Rocky Mountain. Oh, product development. Gotcha. So you work for retail. Oh, man. All right, let's see. We have my Discord. I wrote a thing in general. I'm just going to copy paste it and then, whoa. There we go. Do that for now. Make it really big so you can see it. All right. Let's go down the list and do stuff in order of importance. So number 1 is the Polymaker scientists. Polymaker scientists. Let's go through and see bigger. Let's make the font bigger. Polymaker scientists. I have a list. Let's see. I think I can share. Did I pin the list? Please tell me I pinned it. I don't know if it's public, so I'll just keep it over here for now. Yeah, we'll keep it private. All right. So I'm going to sort by awesome people and then select just my name. Wow, there's a lot of people involved in this. Ooh. All right. This is my list. Let's not copy that. Oh wow, that's no, that won't work. That won't work. That won't work. Let's do this then. Whoops. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Hold please. I only have 2 screens. Okay. Alright, copy. And paste as. Paste as. Format options. Paste. Can I not? Or did it? You know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So let's see what I have to print. Paste up format. Well, I was thinking about that, but I do want the grid. Good enough. This was an idea that popped in your head and had to do. All right, fair enough. Yeah, it's better just do something now and have it if you have the time. Bumped up to rank 3 in Playmaker. Nice, catching up. Should give you plain text. I did start streaming early because we have a lot of stuff to do, including our top priority. So let's go through the list of the current scientists that I have, or the current stuff I have. So I have 3 polydissolve S1. Oh man, we're gonna Oh, this is even worse. Can I not paste it into a bloody um like thing? Whatever. I don't care. Natural. I can't do tab either. What is this? Is it? Wait, this is a thing. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, alright, it is a grid. You have to create the table first. Ah, well, it pasted a table, it's just formatted. Insert a row to the right. Aha! Yay! Now insert a row above, whatever, you can figure it out. So, this is status. So this is printed. I have 3 of them. I was not messing around. I guarantee one will break during shipping and another will break at the event. And then the other one will break at the event. Do not touch my poly dissolve. They're poly fragile. I think it's this one right here. Like, yeah, you want to break it? Actually, I am curious to see how fragile it actually is. Yeah, it's not the best. Yeah, that is rough. I should have done more walls in these. Ugh. Oh, the head. Oh, the carnage. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, don't touch these. Alright. PBA. I got the get the actual 3 up there. That was a test print that failed. Estimated scientist deducted during conference most. I know, right? So I got my 3 up there, and I printed off a lot of them. I spent a lot of filament on the polydissolved scientists. That's okay. ASA blue. ASA blue. Why the heck is ASA blue in my list? Oh, that's one that Chewy mentioned, right? So I need ASA blue. Come on, we can just give them like any other blue and no difference. Oh, it broke. Okay. Wow, if that broke, luckily, so this one right here, just regular blue. I almost have an ASA print done, so I'll throw that on after. Is it blue or dark blue? It's just a regular, probably regular blue. Okay, so we need one of these. So not printed. Not printed. All right. Metallic magenta, not printed. Actually, I think I might have printed one. No, I didn't. Will dino suffice instead? Can I bring this instead of scientist? Oh yeah, you better actually mark which one is metallic blue and then PLA dark blue. You better mark them because they look identical. All right, so not printed. I have not printed the silks. So those all print. Okay. Coral red. So coral red, I have 2 of them. Now these aren't printed. They're printed fine. There's a little bit of a cooling issue on the cape, but it's not that bad, honestly. And it'll show really well when it gets smooth. So I have 2 of those. So 2 red. And actually, you know what? Poly Smooth. I really want to break one of these because Poly Smooth is not bad. I printed out my entire printer in Poly Smooth, and it's pretty good. So I have printed. One of these is smooth. Okay, yeah. So printed orange. I have 2 oranges. 1, 2. Again, not the best possible print in the world, but it's something that you might expect to get, and we'll see how much polishing improves the quality. I did them one after another, so they look identical and have similar artifacts. Polysmooth PVB, the same thing they use to laminate car windshields. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, it's interesting material. It's very interesting. Don't spray IPA in my printer or else it'll just melt. Oh my god, imagine if someone dumps a bottle of IPA, the whole printer's gonna go. So orange, we have that printed. We have that printed. Black, we have one. One black printed. I was not originally planning on doing both, but then they're like, just print two. We'll have one smooth, one not smooth. Great. Printed. White, just one. Printed. Clear. Clear, I have two. Printed. Yellow, I have one. A lot of these I knew I should have just done two of them at the same time, but that's okay. I printed these way ahead of time. Beige. I think this is beige. I'll be honest, I have no idea. It's a weird color. I'm pretty sure this is beige. It looks like beige. So this is one beige. Not smooth. Green, I have two of. Can't type today either. Polymaker teal, just one. Light gray, 0. Not printed. But I'll print directly after this print finishes. Electric blue, which is quite a nice blue. Gotta clean up some of the fuzzes, but this one is printed. Just one. Need to print another one out. Pink, I have one. So that's where I'm at right now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go, plus however much more is down here. I'm printing out something on the Soulful right now. It's looking decent, so we'll see how that comes out. I can use the Soulful as a scientist printer for now. I don't trust the... Oh, we can actually run one through the Rook. Why not? Why not? Hey, Gulsifer. How's it going? Gulsifer. The feat for that power supply mod for this guy right here. Did you say that you were going to remix this, or am I going crazy? Because I would like a remix version of this before I print it. It seems like a lot of material. Is there any way you can cut out like most of the material here? Because it's just a lot of material for what it is. I mean, I could print it pretty low infill. Then also putting a foot mount kind of in the middle here would make sense. So M5's hole in the middle. Do you think you can do that? If not, that's okay. I can, but I'd like to get that going soon. I don't think I'll be printing it tonight, so no rush, but maybe get that going tomorrow or something. You have a foot for it. It needs the inlet here. Inlet needs to be right here. That's the issue. In fact, that's not very safe, is it? Not safe at all in the current config. I don't know if I love that. I wonder if it's a way of like covering this, or like putting a cover on top of it so that it hides. Kind of like what this thing is right here. They have a cover that slides on after the fact to hide the exposed cables. That would make sense to do for the inlet as well. Just an idea. I'm sure we'll figure it out. But I like it. I have it mounted, and it's even more stable now. And I'm currently printing out the other thing. So let's continue. That was my that was my sidetrack. All right, so coral red. We need smoothing, but printed. Orange needs smoothing. What's this? Yeah, those are your typical feet, but I need a power supply inlet. That's what I'm using right now, but I need this one. It's a specific actually, hold on. What are those feet? What are those feet? Did they make them? Where did they get those feet from? Excuse me. What? Where? I'm the only person with this in there. Okay, well, if you can find where those feet are, that would be useful. Custom made. I know these are custom made, but one of them has this power supply inlet. And I need something with an inlet on the back here. I don't care what it is. It just needs to have an inlet. But I like the stock feet. They work well. Ones that you have. Look at Bugaboo. 219, 20, 210. Let's see. Bugaboo. Does it have a foot with an inlet? Switch in foot mod. No, that won't work for this design. Let's see. How does a stock inlet work? I just need a 2020 mount inlet. Well, I can't though, because it needs to be inside of the foot. It needs to be a custom foot. That's like space constrained. I doubt this has that because there's no space constraint. Yeah, no. We'll figure it out. Polished black. What did I say? Neat, not printed. Not printed. White, not printed. Clear. Needs smoothing. Yellow, not printed. Beige, not printed. Luckily, these are only 2.5 hour prints. I can get most of these done in one day. Green, needs smoothing. Teal, not printed. Slate gray, not printed. It's on the spool there. Electric blue, not printed. Mini print farm, yeah, pretty much. It's fun. I like watching other printers go. As long as I don't blow a breaker, I'll be fine. And then pink is not printed. Okay, that leaves the poly supports. Let me find those. I don't think I've tried printing the regular poly support yet. It's a mess of filament right now. It's bad. New, open. Continue. That's 16 hours of printing. That's not bad. 16 hours? What's 16 hours? Each one of the scientists is 2.5 hours. 2 hours. Yeah, I'm doing it at a little slower just in case. I want them to look as good as possible, especially for the poly smooth ones. Mantis to dual 50/20s, that'd be insane. Support, bro. Support. Solve. Holy support. It's a green, weird looking one. This? Yeah. We have poly support for PA12 and then our regular poly support. So let's try to print off something on the rook. Plus fails. Yeah, fair enough. I'd say, we can average, let's say, 3 hours each. Let's see if we can print one on the rook. That'd be fun. So not printed, not printed. Let's go to the rook, just here, and then heat up the extruder and the bed. Is that one looking good enough? Cyber Pumpkin? Cyber Pumpkin? I want to see this now. Huh. Very neat. I like it. I like it. Good job. A little early in the year for that, but I like the color. Yeah, it's the chrome. Sweet. Good job. Yeah, oh, it's a Doctor Who reference. Oh, but that's for British people, though. Blech. All right, let's see. Let's unload this by doing 20. I gotta do a retract macro for sure. Oh no, it's already clogged. There we go. I definitely need to unload macro. Never too early. No, it's not too early. Very nice that you're prepared. Right. Pull this up now. Maybe? Excuse me. No? Wild. Yeah, I made a little bit of a blob. I hate that. All right, put this aside. Now we're gonna try an attempt to print poly support for PA12. I don't know if the stuff needs to be dried. Guess we're gonna find out real quick. And we're actually gonna do our load macro, so we'll see how much distance it takes to load it. So we're gonna start off with 5 millimeters at 2 millimeters a second. We're gonna go probably 10 millimeters at 2 millimeters a second. We're gonna go extrude. That grabs on. Perfect. So 10 plus, let's do increments at 50. And we'll do 20 millimeters per second. Extrude. Whoops. I said 20. Extrude. I said 50. Extrude. Oh god, what are we at now? It's like the 60, 70. It's not 50. It's 50, 270. 370. Slow it down. 470. Let's do it by 10. 480. 490 puts some pressure onto the filament. So let's say 500 millimeters. So 500 millimeters of PTFE, which I have no idea what's typical for a printer like this. Make a power mount for Rook and mounting a safe electrical. That'd be awesome. Like, honestly, if you could do that. You need to shorten. No, that's about as much as it needs. Like, to have the full bending radius. You could probably go a little shorter, but that's about as much as I want to go. It's, you know, it's rough. And this is a small printer. Imagine a big Bowden printer. There's a reason why Bowden doesn't really work well for larger ones. But yeah, that's pretty much how it has to work. But it looks clean at least. So we can do a load macro. That's let's just make one. So machine. We're gonna go to where's macros? MK1 macros. We're gonna go on the bottom and do G code underscore macro load. We're gonna go G code and then do this. So we're gonna do 3 moves. We're gonna do a initial kind of grab it move, and then a fast move, load move, and then a slower move. So this one needs to be about, I don't know, 450. This one needs to be about 10. And this needs to be about 40. We'll start there. This can be up to, like, I don't know. Well, we'll keep it at 1200 or maybe 1500. Then drop this down to 120. And then do this one at also probably like 300. We'll try that. And they also need unload macro. That's the same exact thing, but it extrudes a little bit first and then slowly retracts and then quickly retracts, I think. Or maybe it just quickly retracts in general. I don't know what's probably best. Never did math from inches? What do you mean inches? Who uses inches? You got the target? Nice. Just right in the edge. So load macro works. So I should be able to go 500. 500 at, let's just say 20. Oh, cool down. Your tape measure? You don't have a metric tape measure and you do 3D printing? What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's nice to have at least a metric ruler. Those are nice. But you're right, I always have to convert too. Let's do a retract. Does get stuck because it's too wide. Interesting. Or something like that. So I don't know the best way to do an unload, to be honest. Okay, now I'll do a load macro. So I'm just going to hold this up to the Bowden, or to the extruder. I'm going to press it up against it and hit load. It grabs it. Then it really pulls it. I can feel it slipping. Probably a little too aggressive on the load. Yeah, so too much on that. That load. So let's do. I might have missed one of the 50s. So let's do just 400 for now, and then we'll reduce it back to 1200 or 1300. Okay, good enough. So I have something there. Now let's print off a scientist. Is that possible? Share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. Anything's possible. That's true. Anything in the world's possible. I don't want Voron speeds for this. So let's see what I have. I do have an MK1 profile. And we want to do Rook MK1, which doesn't necessarily mean that's correct. Max flow, let's do 10. Save that. Cooling, we want to make sure it's at least do 10 seconds. Minimum layer time, ban 100%. Sounds good. Okay. We'll load up Reply Maker Scientists, which is in here. Okay. So we need to make sure that it's going to look good. I'm going to bring this inner wall down to 0.44 for this, just to be safe. Get the maximum resolution as possible. Speaking of music. Top surface. Alright, looks good. Strength. We want 20%. Cubic. That looks good. 3 walls, 4 top, 3 bottom. Good enough. Goku 3D model. Got 166 downloads? Really? Nice. That's awesome. And for quality, we want to go with 0.1. Let's do 0.12. We'll cheat a little bit. 0.12 for our layer height. I'm going to save this project as sure. I should have probably named that, but whatever. We'll see how well this works. What print temps is this supposed to be at? 270 to 230. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do. Oh, jeez. I have so many profiles. Such a mess. Let's do PA6CF. That's at what? 280? Change this to 8. I don't know if it has any cooling. 210-second layer time. I honestly don't know how to print this stuff. But I'm assuming it's going to print similar to nylon. Let's save this project as Rook. Okay. 3 hours. That looks correct. Okay, looks good to me. Send it. Is it gonna print? Let's see. Did I change the printer? I did. Rook MK1. It's still uploading. Okay. Each G1s are all one single file. What do you mean? You have faith in the small rook to do good. Hopefully. Hopefully do decent. I mean, I printed off this with a loose hot end. So I think we'll be fine. 1G code. Yeah, that's what I used to do. On this one over here, before it jammed, I didn't feel like fixing it. I'm so lazy. Printer jams, let's just switch to another one and fix it later. Hey, Stephen Poole. I just reprinted the same file over and over again. Because why wouldn't you just not do that? Looks like that print is almost done. Nice. That's the rear panel for the mount, at least temporary. I'd like to put an electronics enclosure around it, but I'm not sure what we can make in the amount of time. It shouldn't be that hard to just adapt the current one with a fan and just add 2020 brackets to it. In fact, that'd be really easy to do, and that should probably be done. We'll figure that out. But I got the base that Kenrog developed for me pretty quick. Actually, way too quick. Crazy how loose it was. Oh, no, not even that. The whole entire hot end was loose. What happened was I was doing those nozzle changes, and I let it cook, and it loosened up the mount. Which makes sense, because the heat break is directly connected to the screws. Ideally, the heat set should be coming in from the opposite side, and you screw into it. So, I don't know if that's an option for this. This whole tool head assembly is not the most ideal. It is not. It's still a little bit not constrained. It's held by one screw. I don't love that, especially when there's a lot of surface area. So one day we'll sit back and redesign it. Hey, what's up, Mad Cat? Welcome in, DB3D Dan. How's it going, Dan? What were you up to today? Thank you for the raid. Potatoes. Okay. I like potatoes. And advertisement. Twitch Turbo! Thank you for the shout out. We're currently printing a lot of things. A lot of things. And, oh my god. People don't have Nitro in 2023? I swear. Twitch streamers don't have Nitro. Man. I'm gonna have to teach you what's up. When the ad's over, of course, because you can't hear me because you don't Twitch Nitro. It's like magic. Alright, for those just joining in, Twitch Nitro is great. You should get it. Is it Nitro? Oh, Nitro? Oh god. Turbo. Turbo, Nitro. Really? Wow. That's funny. You should get, okay, Discord Nitro, Twitch Turbo. That's really close. Huh. You should get me some coffee. Oh my god. I didn't have coffee? I'm gonna die. Better drink a lot of water. My brain's just been copy pasting the same thing over and over again. They copy each other. Hey! You have a chunk of filament. I do. Interesting. It's also not level at all. Let's see. Alright, we want... something really cool about... I'm actually happy we got this far, but... in your mainsail interface, turn on this. It's under UI settings. Display cancel print. It is so nice. So nice. Because it adds a cancel button. So you don't hit pause, then cancel. You just hit cancel. You know me, I try to save every little step. But that looks good. Let's try this again. Reprint. Okay. Easy as bananas. You should really get turbo. You're sick of these ads. You should. Like, seriously? You should. I would rather you have that and not sub, because if you view more than 2 channels, you remove ads. I personally just can't stand ads. I pay for YouTube Premium, I pay for Twitch, I pay for Discord, just to remove ads. All those Discord ads, oh, they eat me up. So, Dan, I don't know if you said what you were working on today, but how do you like Rook 2020? Oh, it is so much stiffer than the regular Rook, which is given. It's a 2020 frame. A lot, I'm not gonna say easier to build, because you have to deal with extrusions instead, but tinkering, everything's gonna be a little bit easier. Thank you, Shenanigans, for the follow. It's overall better, and there's no reason almost not to do this if you can. But if you want to have fun, remember, Rook is a fun printer. It's a fun printer. If you want to have fun and print your own frame, then just get a regular Rook. But if you want a high-performance machine for cheap, this is the one. So we're going to play around with some different tool heads, etc. And Fabrico, I believe, is doing something. So keep an eye on Fabrico's Rook kit, as I keep an eye on this first layer. Let's go down a little. I think my actual switch gets pushed down a little bit every time because it's poorly mounted. We're going to have to fix that switch mount. It's not great. But I'll just manually squish it for now. Squish enough for me. Oh, the flow might be off, actually. Because my alpha point E-steps are correct. We'll check it out. In fact, I should probably do a swatch truck in this before I print. We'll go for it. Send it. Alright, let's see. How did you get that? What page? You're talking about in mainsail, you have your settings menu, and then under UI settings, just scroll down, you have your display cancel print. There's all kinds of stuff you can customize, but you can have a require confirm an emergency stop in case you don't want to accidentally click it. That's not a bad idea. Because now if I go here and hit emergency stop, it says, are you sure? I'd rather have that because I would accidentally print it. Order some Galaxy Dark Gray. Nice. Awesome. I can't wait to get some eventually, whenever it comes in stock. Your haste is hiding the settings icon. Well, it's just the settings. You should know where the settings icon is in mainsail at this point. Alright, if I missed your comment, retype it. Sorry. What's the flow at now? The flow... Ooh, I don't like that. The flow... Well, to make this swatch truck, I had to print with a flow of 1. And that is not typical for slicing in Orca Slicer. So actually, let's just kill it. We'll clear the offset. And let's go ahead and reslice it with more flow. So I'm just going to change my flow multiplier to 1. Which would give more flow, which means the first layer is more squished. Magic! That's just over in here. We have the filaments. So by default, your flow is 0.925, and that gives you correct if your E-steps is calibrated. I should just calibrate the E-steps, but for now I'm going to cheat and do a flow ratio of 1. I don't know, it works. Magic. Magic. I'll save this as a project. Overwrite the old one.
Whoa.
Okay, and then slice. Go in robot mode. Yeah, Digital Dragon, you're getting ready for Rocky Mountain. I got a lot of stuff to print for Rocky Mountain. Looks like my ASA print is done, so we'll deal with that. And once these prints are going, we'll start designing the Swatch truck garage. And we'll open up a Polymaker giveaway. So let's try this. I'm actually gonna loosen that side up a little bit. We'll see. We'll see where we need to be at. Alright, so this is done. Awesome. Oof. A little bit of jank right there. Let's check that out. But our chamber temp is still at 50, which is awesome. Let's see. Spaghetti. Pretty hard to remove ASA when it's still hot because it's stuck pretty damn well. I don't want to use pliers because that'll mar it, but we have to put in the blue, right? Filament change. We'll change up some filament. Put in that blue and do the. Did I drink? Yes, I did. Make that scientist. Get that off the list. I just want all the scientists done because that is my top priority. And once those are all done, I can focus on other things. Where'd I put that blue? Right here? Oh, wait, this is pop blue. I thought I had regular blue. I totally had regular blue at one point. It's near. Oh god, where is it? It's right here. Okay, so we need ASA, blue ASA. Go for the front. I'll show you in a second. It's a little hard to load this right now. It's in enclosure. Close enough. Now I have to load the filament, which is a pain. Are you printing anything big today? No. I can't do it while I'm streaming. And I can, but honestly, I'd prefer to just focus on what I'm trying to do. Plus, Playmaker scientists aren't that interesting. They're mildly interesting, but not that bad. So keep the bed heated 95C for ASA, and then the extruder up to 250. Then I gotta try to load it somehow. I wish it was easier to load filament. I don't know. I guess on some printers you hit a button and it does all the stuff for you. ASA, yes. ASA. Nope, that ABS is 110. Well, 105-ish. ASA is rated for 90C maximum, and ABS is 110. Oh, Pezlas, are you printing anything? This is always printing. What did you print the Rook parts in? I printed them in Polysmooth, actually. Imagine that. So Polymaker's Polysmooth, which is a PVB. Oof. Severely under extruding at these. What are these speeds?